Welcome to As the Kombucha Turns. Under the weather, I'm gonna try this ginger grapefruit kombucha here. Let me see. While Sinetta over there drinking, what he be drinking over there, the Mexican beer, I drink raw kombucha. What do you drink over there? Anybody see? He was showing it up. I drink light. Well, I'm trying this one out because the store, the hood grocery store didn't have the kind of light, you know what I'm saying?
A wise man told me don't argue with fools, cause people from a distance can't tell who is who. A wise man told me don't argue with fools, cause people from a
arrogant, act like he's above everybody. No, I just don't want to argue with you about stupid shit. Because we really don't have time to argue.
Yeah. That good doctor is in the building. That good doctor is in the building. Bro, you got on your bow tie. Bro, hold up, before you get in, bro, you got on your bow tie, you got on, what kind of glasses are those, brother? Gucci. Can I ask you a question? Yes, sir. Is kombucha okay for you? Tell me, brother, I don't care, I'll fix it. No, that's the answer. The answer is no. It's not. Why is it? Did you see how fast that nigga got offended and put that drink down? Ah! Man, just give me something short, brother. No, I'm just. No, I'm 1, 2, Taharka losing his cool. 3, 4, Enqi shut the door. I got you, but the problem is every time I talk about kombucha, people get mad.
Sir, no, sir! Sir, left side!
You notice there's a common theme. Every time we gotta get this message. There's a common theme. Every time somebody asks me a question, I can answer.
Sir, no, sir! Sir, left side!
I like the truth. That don't mean I gotta agree with you. I like the truth. That's a very important statement for you to keep in mind. He says he likes the truth. So, kombucha came from, I'm not sure which World War. I think it might have been World War I. But our soldiers came back from the war. And the problem we had, or at least one of the things we complained about, was that our food, our rations taste like the packages that they was put in. So if you took food out of a can, your food tasted like aluminum. If you took food out of plastic, it tasted like plastic. So they was complaining that the soldiers we fought against, I think it was somewhere in Asia. I forgot exactly what it was, the battle. But they complained, and a part of us going over there, after wars, we make deals for reparations and all that. A part of the deal was that they would give us whatever the secret was that they was putting in their rations to make all their food taste fresh, like it was fresh cooked from home. And so that right there is how MSG was born. They gave us the kombucha plant. And kombucha is not a plant. That ain't my understanding of kombucha. Kombucha is just tea. Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm X about that clean glass of water and the dirty glass of water. Well, you kind of got to see the other side of what you already know to know what you don't know, Taharka. No, kombucha is a plant made out of it's a tea made out of, think about it, the tea comes from plants, all tea. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like the fair trade to me. Most from plants, most. What I'm saying is, hold up. So the kombucha plant is where they originally extracted MSG from, monosodium glutamate. Hold up, baby. I never knew that, brother, maybe. Yeah, that's one of the main things, like people with vegan restaurants. They be doing people dirty because they like to get Bragg's liquid amino acids, because Bragg liquid amino acid makes the food taste good.
Sir, no, sir!
But Bragg's liquid amino acid is basically like a source of MSG. But no, what my understanding is Enqi kombucha can be made from any sort of tea.
Sir, no, sir.
And I'm looking it up right now. It's not a certain kombucha plant.
Sir, no, sir.
It can be made from any sort of tea.
Sir, no, sir.
No, you're talking about a fermented drink. That's like what they started from Jamaica. But what I'm saying is that the plant that they make that fermented drink from is the source of where they began extracting MSG from.
Flex go burn.
But what I'm telling you is that I'm looking at it now and saying, early kombucha. The question is kombucha a plant or an animal? We say kombucha is both vegan and vegetarian. When the fuck did that become the question? Kombucha is made by fermenting tea, and that can be any. But you hear what those names are? Okay, but you gotta go. Kombucha is the result of fermenting, according to what I've studied. Ever met someone who is so extremely dumb that they don't know how stupid they actually are? Ever tried to explain a new concept to someone who clearly doesn't get it?
Well, you're not alone.
Named after Cornell University researchers David Dunning and Justin Kruger, the Dunning-Kruger effect is a condition in the field of psychology where an intellectually challenged individual fails to adequately assess the extent of their own intelligence or lack thereof. It's a condition in the field of psychology where an intellectually challenged individual fails to adequately assess the extent of their own intelligence or lack thereof. Armed with an unhealthy bias of illusory superiority, these low-ability people cannot objectively evaluate their own mental shortcomings. In other words, they are too stupid to know how stupid they are. Superiority, these low-ability people cannot objectively evaluate their own mental shortcomings. In other words, they are too stupid to know how stupid they are.
Hold on.
I'm not debating you. I don't know. I'm telling you that from what little I study, from what little I study, kombucha is home brewed globally and also bottled and sold commercially by various companies. Kombucha is produced by fermenting sugar tea. It's free. Not necessarily a kombucha plant. Right, that's because now it's big. No, you want to take that L. There's not a such a thing as a kombucha plant. It's not. It's not. You have to take the L right there. There's no such thing as a kombucha plant. It's fermented from teas.
Losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me.
It's fermented from teas. You have to take the L right there. Let's move on to the
This is kombucha. Real kombucha. That iced tea you buy in those expensive bottles, fermented and sweetened.
Fermented and sweetened?
It's good, but it's not kombucha. Somewhere along the line, the word was lost in translation. In Japanese, cha means tea. And this is kombu.
Cha means tea. And this is kombu.
The kombu. Kombu is a type of seaweed and a staple ingredient in Japanese cuisine.
You gotta take the L. Screen share the kombucha plant. Listen. No, listen. Screen share the kombucha plant.
The fucking kombu is the plant. The cha is the tea. God damn it, Taharka.
Sir, no, sir.
Hold on. No. You're not gonna do this to me.
Sir, no, sir.
Screen share the kombucha plant.
Sir, no, sir.
And then we can talk.
Sir, no, sir.
No. Screen share the kombucha plant so we can move forward.
Sir, no, sir.
So hold on. So you're telling me Enqi gonna see he ain't gonna do that when he do to other people. He's gonna screen share the kombucha plant. And we're gonna move forward. We ain't talking nothing else about kombucha until he screen share me the kombucha plant.
That boy standing firmly on that ignorant shit. Arrogant with it too.
That's it. So I'm gonna give him a minute to show us the kombucha plant.
That's the kombucha plant. We ain't gonna do that, and you're not gonna do me like you do them other people. You're gonna show me the kombucha plant, and we ain't talking about this at all. You got the plant ready? I want to see the kombucha plant like a dandelion. And you can't show me. Taharka so caught up in his own bullshit, he can't see Enqi's dying laughing at him. You got the kombucha plant, we got to move on, brother. We're not gonna do this. I told you I love the truth. And the truth shall set you free.
Now you can also get this umami flavor sensation through the use of MSG.
And MSG is the purest form of the umami flavor. Originally, it was derived from kombu, that big seaweed that grows especially off. And MSG is the purest form of the umami flavor. Originally, it was derived from kombu, that big seaweed that grows especially off the coast of Japan.
Originally, it was derived from kombu, that big seaweed that grows especially off the coast of Japan.
And MSG is the purest form of the umami flavor. Originally, it was derived from kombu, that big seaweed that grows especially off the coast of Japan.
Originally, it was derived from kombu, that big seaweed that grows especially off the coast of Japan.
And in fact, that's how umami was discovered, by taking the broth or dashi that's made from kombu and bonito flakes and reducing it down until it's crystalline form, and that's the discovery of MSG. And MSG is the purest form of the umami flavor. Originally, it was derived from kombu, that big seaweed that grows especially off the coast of Japan.
Originally, it was derived from kombu, that big seaweed that grows especially off the coast of Japan.
Now, today, it's made a little differently, and it's made by a natural fermentation process in which bacteria essentially create that MSG, again, in a very, very pure form.
Now, didn't Dr. Enqi just say all that shit? Bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. You don't want to. No, you can't handle the truth. You're not interested in the truth, man. We ain't gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. In fact, somebody said it's a mushroom. Actually, it ferments and then it turns into something that looks like a sponge. Oh, man. So this is what happens when you don't fucking do something. This is what you can buy.
You fake Maury, let's go burn.
Now we're gonna get into this milk thing. You ready, Enqi? You ready? Huh? Let's see if you're ready. You ready, Enqi? I think you're ready. So am I going to answer this question, or I just want to go? Am I ending the show tonight? Like, am I out? No. If you can't show me the kombucha plant, I don't want to talk further. That's not how I roll. No, but that's actually a question. You gotta get the answer. No, you said kombucha is a plant, and you're going to show me the plant. Right, listen, everybody, if y'all want to see this Wesley Muhammad video, put a number 1 in the chat room. Everybody wants to see it. We're waiting on you. So that means Taharka now has to sit quietly while he gets the answer to his question. No, you're not going to get that. I'll X the screen out. I don't care. You're not going to deflect. You're going to show me the kombucha plant, and that's it. If you cannot show me the kombucha plant, we don't have nothing else to talk about. Let me ask you a question. Was your original question to me, was kombucha a plant, or was that not? Was your original question? No, I didn't ask you that. Whether kombucha good for you, but we ain't gonna do that. So we can put this shit on hold. We ain't doing this. We're not doing this, Enqi. Nobody.
Fermented tea with a key ingredient that looks much like a mysterious giant mushroom.
It's not a fungus at all. It's completely yeast and bacteria.
It's completely yeast and bacteria.
It's completely yeast and bacteria. Nobody.
Fermented tea with a key ingredient that looks much like a
It's completely yeast and bacteria.
mysterious giant mushroom.
It's not a fungus at all.
It's completely yeast and bacteria.
Nobody.
Fermented tea with a key ingredient that looks much like a mysterious giant mushroom.
It's not a fungus at all.
Fuck out of here.
It's completely yeast and bacteria.
Fermented tea with a key ingredient that looks much like a mysterious giant mushroom.
It's not a fungus at all. It's completely yeast and bacteria.
It's kombucha, a drink that's been around for thousands of years, believed to have originated in Asia, now being sold in health food stores across.
Kombucha is one of the hottest food trends right now. Everybody's talking kombucha, but there's some hidden dangers to it as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, right. Depends on whether you get good kombucha or bad kombucha.
Well, that's like with anything.
Sir, no, sir. Sir, left side, sir.
Are you sure, Private Pile?
Sir, yes, sir.
Private Pile?
Sir, right side, sir.
Don't fuck with me again, Pile.
You think more?
Flex go bird.